malls and things like this. Not Vancouver, Canada, but in the old days, Barcelona was in. So we are going to the city. We're going to go first to Montjuic. We're gonna see this symbolic hill. Until we come, we're gonna pass by. Columbus. That's the end of one of the main avenues in town. Quite touristy. And look on the right, medieval walls. Medieval walls. And we're going up this hill from where we will have this splendorous view to the city. And if you look to the left, you will see, or you will probably realize, that this used to be a stone quarry.
Oh, stone quarry.
A quarry. Lots of the buildings built in town.
There's the quarry.
We were built with the Barcelona. On the right, the cathedral from Roman times. And then in the distance, it's a bit foggy, but Sagrada Familia, una altra volta. We're gonna go around once again, and then we'll continue at the playground. And then this looks like all about stone. How many people would you say?
I'd say 3.2 million.
4 million?
Huh? 1 million, 2 million?
3.2 million.
3.2 million. Well, usually the answer is too many people. Yeah, that's what we think. But technically in the city we are 1.6 million people. But with the surround. Yeah, this was the one used in 1992. And the archer with an arch
We look of
and
that
with an
one.
arrow, it lit up the flame over here. 1992. We're gonna just see para un momento que traigan fotos de luz. And that's it.
Yeah.
60,000 people.
Okay.
And
Laki.
that was an event that was really the turning point for the city. It opened as Michael Jordan were playing basketball during the games. Now we have concerts. The Jonas Brothers are coming, if you know them. Disney on Ice. Yeah? Or the Cirque du Soleil,
Yeah.
this Canadian cirque troupe. They
Yep.
perform on this Olympic ring. A great tour. He says they call it the pencil. I see a pencil there. Yeah, it's contemporary architecture. A telecommunication tower of a very important architect. And now in 2 minutes we're gonna have this nice neighbor city. A little hospital, it's the name. Used to be little. It's grown. Everything is very dense, as you can tell, not very spread out.
Barcelona.
And we come to our viewpoint, the Museum of National.
Museum. It's a museum. Wow.
As I told you, the second most compact city in Europe. Can you see where the sun is shining? That is Sagrada Familia, Gaudi's church. That's what we're doing. So that is Sagrada Familia. We came from over there, the harbor. We're gonna cross. And then
Oh, it was in Palm?
Oh.
well, there was nothing. It was countryside. Everything we see here on the walls was like a blank page, the perfect place for an architect career because it was. It's a massive project. Great. So we're gonna be navigating for the city, and then in some 25 minutes to the church, and we're gonna have a look before we get started.
Feel na feel ang Barcelona.
Find examples of houses not in Europe, everywhere in Spain. We call it the Spanish town. There's a waterfall, and then the magic fountain. Maybe you want to check it out tonight. I'll tell you there. And we come to Spain's square and the old bull ring. So there is this there is a tongue twister. I'll tell you when we pass by, after passing by the bull ring. I want to tell you something about the bull ring, the tongue twister. That's the entrance. And we preserved the facade of. This is a shopping mall. Have one more story for shops. Yeah, that was the answer. But can you see the entrance with 360 degrees views? There are nice restaurants.
Catalonia, Barcelona.
This is the mall called Las Arenas, the Arenas. One of the two at Plaza de España, Spain's square. Gorgeous, gorgeous facade. It's heritage. That's why they needed to keep it. It's worth visiting the inside and going to the rooftop. So we come to this grid. You will see right looks the same. And the tongue twister in Catalan, and maybe you wanna repeat after me.
Okay.
Is we are in the center. On the right, we have the main square, Plaza Catalunya, and the old town.
This is the university.
What's the name?
The name of the first university was University of Barcelona. We are on this avenue, which is called Gran Via, Broadway, because it's a Broadway. And we are gonna be seeing Barcelona. It's called New Stadium, New Field. We're gonna renew it, and guess how we are gonna call it? We're Harbor City. That's our history. And if it's easy and it works, we just go the easy way, the pragmatic way. Great, so we are in the center of the city, and before being dropped off at Sagrada, sorry, that was a little mistake. But then you will see there's Rolex, Carolina Herrera, Rolex on the right, Carolina Herrera, Versace, Chanel, all of these shops. But this is the place as well where we're gonna have the chance to see the Gaudi villas. These villas that he designed for these very wealthy families who wanted to show off their. I already see here there's like a dome on the corner. This first house was not designed by Gaudi but by another architect. Look at this, beautiful columns. Art Nouveau architecture.
Art Nouveau
was the name of the architect. A bit more classical. And where you see the numbers, can you see here, it's a bit like the 1001 Nights with nice porticos, Moorish influence, but a Belgian roof. If you go to Belgium or Holland, they will have roofs like this. The family made their fortune with chocolate. That's why they have a Belgian roof. And the third house,
Look at that.
World Heritage of the UNESCO. Casa.
Look, did you see the houses?
What are you waiting for? It represents the legend of St. George slaying the dragon. St. George is our patron saint.
Oh.
And little by little we keep driving, and we will see on the right we have another house which doesn't look as colorful. It represented the movement of the waves of the sea with the seaweed coming along when they crash with the rocks. For Darren balconies. It looks similar to a castle there is in southern Germany. No, it's under construction. It's under construction. What is your first impression? Have you ever seen something?
No, my first impression, this is made of mud.
It's
is
like
made of mud.
it's like
Yeah.
a beehive.
It's like a beehive. When I was a child, I think it was like it was like to me like a